Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for May 15th. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. Thanks for having your first cup of coffee with me, although it is still a little bit early for coffee, but I want to get this out to you as quickly as possible. Now, these numbers that we're going to talk about here in a second were prior to Wednesday's games. We haven't updated those numbers yet, but if you go to Pickdawgz.com, you can see we squeezed out a little bit of a profit, so nothing to jump up and down about and start patting ourselves on the back, but a profit nonetheless, and that's all that matters. And we've done that really consistently over the last week or so, actually in the entire year of 2025, but we'll talk about that in a second. All access customers 66 and 41, 62% winners, 2,399 units of profit. That's over 2,400 units right now. That does include a 34 and 16 documented run on sides, and over the last 7 days, all access customers have cashed 60% winners, or a little bit less than that because we didn't quite hit that 60% mark last night, even though we profited. So all access customers, if you're looking to become an all access customer, you can go to Pickdawgz.com, where all my where my all access passes live, basically. And you could jump on a 3-day pass, 7-day, 30. But the one thing I like to tout every single day is the annual all access pass. Now this gives you every play that I release from now to this time next year for $4.11 a day. So that would carry right through the end of baseball season, right through the NFL exhibition season, the start of the NFL season. Of course, it will take you all the way through college and pro football, college basketball, and almost through the end of the NHL and NBA season. So you could, obviously, you guys know, if it's an annual pass, we'll take you right from this point right now, set you down in 2026. So jump on one of those. Thank you so much to everybody that has so far. There is something there for everyone. So no matter what your bankroll is, please get to Pickdawgz.com and let's roll our sleeves up and let's work together. Don't miss out on Thursday's card. It looks extremely strong. It's the last couple of days, I kind of could feel what was going to happen. I felt like, okay, this is a good card. This is a strong card, but I don't think it's one of those that's going to produce 500 units for us. And of course, we're at that point in the year where we have a lot of baseball and slim pickings in the NBA and the NHL. But WNBA to the rescue. And, we've talked about that 100 times. Before I get to your free play today, I do want to tell you that, guys, we are crushing the NBA right now. Another 2-0 night on Wednesday. We have a streak now of 25 wins in our last 35 selections, so 25 and 10 over our last 35 plays. 12 and 3 run on sides, 7 and 1 on totals. Absolutely smashing the DNBA. So don't miss out on what we're doing the rest of the postseason. Of course, we're killing the NHL too, but we talk about that every day. But I do want to get this game up as quickly as possible for you because it is the early game in Major League Baseball. It's 9:51, 9:52 is your rotation numbers. Washington Nationals, Atlanta Braves. Atlanta a massive favorite, 219 favor, 8.5 over minus $1.25. Now, not much has moved on the money line, but a little bit of a movement on the total. This opened up at 9, but then it got cut down to 8.5 fairly quick. So a little bit of movement on the total, but not much on the side. And Atlanta's getting the majority of the money, as you would expect right now. 98% of the money is on the Braves, 77% on the over. Now, keep in mind, those numbers are a little bit very early. So when you say, wow, 98%, don't think that there's, hordes of people just sitting around with Braves tickets. It could be, literally in the low thousands with Braves tickets. So just this morning, if you're into those percentages, you can wake up in the morning and get a more accurate percentage. But so far, as a typical Major League Baseball game would go, the favor and the over is getting the majority of the action. Thursday's probables, Trevor Williams, 2-4, 5.88 ERA against AJ Smith-Shawver. Shawver is 2-0, and check that, 2-2, 2.76 ERA, terrific ERA, and he's been fantastic. I've watched him quite a bit this year. And as for Trevor Williams, I've watched him his entire career, 2-4, 5.88 ERA, and we know who Trevor is. He's a 500 pitcher. He's a guy that is going to be around a 4.5 ERA. He was sensational in 2018 with the Pirates. He went 14-10, an impressive 13 and 3.11 ERA. Talk about a guy that couldn't get any run support, but was really good with Pittsburgh in that year. Since then, he went to the Cubs. He's been with the Mets, and now he's with the Nationals. So a guy that's bounced around quite a bit since he's left Pittsburgh. One of those guys that very few that have left Pittsburgh and not found success when they've left, but still kicking it, and still a guy that requires a lot of run support, but he will be right on the edge of letting the game get away, but just enough. I mean, you can expect if you're gonna win games with Trevor Williams on the mound, you're gonna have to be in that 5 to 6 run range at least to try to capture a victory. But Smith-Shawver been on fire this year. It's absolutely terrific. He had a great outing against the Pirates and the Reds. Allowed 1 earned run in 13 2/3 innings. But I look at this number and I simply think it's a number that is begging you to take the under. And of course, when I feel like a number is begging me to take the under, I'm going to go right the opposite way. So we're going to go over 8.5 as your free play for Thursday, and you're going to give up a little bit of juice on that, minus $1.25. Now, go to Pickdawgz.com where every individual play and every discounted long-term pass is locked and loaded, including my annual all-access pass for just $4.11 a day. Don't forget, I'll have my top plays loaded up in the NBA on fire. Major League Baseball, NHL, WNBA coming. Only starts on Saturday. So get those season passes locked and loaded, and we're going to have a great year in the W. Hit that link below to see how we finished on Wednesday and the complete breakdown of how we got to our small little profit. But profit indeed, and we will do that every single day for you. And I appreciate everybody that has joined me and everybody that hasn't so far. Today's the day. Let's get it done. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Hit that like and subscribe button. Also, you can hit me up on X at Dana Lane Sports. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Thursday.